Hey everyone, and
Hey,
welcome for a very special American Truck Simulator SES software live stream. We got a full house today. Check this out. We are completely packed to the brim here, both in the studio and remotely. And we've got a lot of introductions to get around. Welcome along, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. I know a lot of you are excited about what we have to share. But before we do that, let's go around the room. Let's do some introductions. If you're joining us for the very first time, or if you've joined us before, hello everyone. My name is Alex. I'm one of your community managers here at SES Software. Joining me live in the studio from our offices in Prague, we have Mark. Mark, how are you doing? Good to have you back behind the wheel again. How are we doing?
I'm doing very well, and I'm very excited for what I'm going to be driving today. So,
Oh, that is very true. Very, very true. Oscar, it's great to have you in the studio, in person, in Prague. How are you doing today? It's great to have you along.
great to be here again. I love being here and I love what we're going to show very soon.
Indeed, indeed. And well, to the left of me, we've had her on the stream before. Brianna, it's great to have you back here for another one of our streams. Very exciting day as well. Glad to have you with us. How are you doing today?
Yeah, thanks for having me again. I'm really excited to talk about what we've brought you guys today and what we're ready to showcase.
Absolutely. And just to clear any confusion, we've talked about this beforehand, okay, everybody? I'm Alex 2 for today. This is going to be the main guy. This is Alex as well from Kenworth Trucks joining us. Alex, great to have you along as well. Thank you for joining us this evening. How are you doing?
I'm great. So happy to be here and excited to get started.
Yes, absolutely. Now, of course, you may have seen a little sneak peek of what we have in store today, maybe from the introduction of the stream, maybe from around ours or Kenworth Trucks social media. But I think the best way to kind of explain what's going to be happening in today's stream is to show you. Benny, take it away. A truck that needs no introduction, of course. Many of you have seen it across social media and more. That is, of course, the Kenworth W900, the Legacy Edition. And we're so excited to talk to you more about it today and, well, share with you what we've been up to with Kenworth Trucks. As you can see here, Mark's already got a very pretty picture set up for us. Where are we, Mark, in the world of American Truck Simulator?
we're at the Kenworth plant here in Washington, Oregon.
Renton,
Washington, right?
Renton,
Yep.
Washington.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. Sorry, I got confused there. We were talking about other things before. So I decided to set the truck up here with the sunlight showing this beautiful green paint. What's the color code for this paint called again?
This one's dark green, metallic.
Nice. Yeah. Well, it's the perfect color for this truck. Nice retro color. But yeah, I figure we'll go for a short drive and check out the truck in the shop. What do you guys think?
I think that would be fantastic. Yeah. I think that sounds like a great idea. Lots of people already very excited in our chats. Of course, we're live across our YouTube, our Twitch, on Facebook as well. So thank you everyone for joining us. Now, of course, many of you are already so familiar with the W900, but this is a very special edition, of course, to American Truck Simulator and in real life, of course, as well. This limited edition truck pays tribute to the long-standing heritage of the W900 that has been an icon and a staple of the North American highways since 1963, and what a legacy it's had. We've seen some amazing content and video footage from Matt's the Mid-America Trucking Show, and both, I know Brianna and Alex were there, and I believe both of you actually did videos and walkarounds with the Legacy Edition of the W900, which is perfect because that means you can tell us all about it. You've seen it in person, you've got up close with it, and for maybe those who are not too familiar with the truck, maybe either Brianna or Alex, you could share with us more about this incredible addition to the Kenworth Trucks and, you know, securing the legacy of the W900.
Yeah, so this is a bittersweet truck for us. because we did also announce that we will be sunsetting production of the W900 sometime next year. And as that plan started to come together, we knew we had to do something to really make sure that this truck went out in an appropriate way that really celebrated the long history. I mean, it came out in 1963 was when the first W900 was ever built.
Wow. I mean, that is an incredible amount of time. And I know that a lot of thought and detail has gone into this special legacy edition. For those who've already kind of had a look around on your walk around videos and such like that, no, it's just packed with so many different kind of like throwbacks and such to older models of the W900 throughout its entire legacy for those past 100 years. And of course, it's a very sad moment as well, like you said, with production coming to an end there as well. I know there's a lot of big fans of the W900. Mark, you were just saying before the stream, you kind of wish you'd taken the opportunity to buy one, right?
I was so close. I almost bought one in 2021. I was so close. I should have. But even now, you know, like just knowing that this truck's not going to be available in the future, like I don't know, part of me like wants to run back to Canada and put an order in.
and I hear as well that this is a almost a bit of Kenworth history because it is a limited edition truck. Is that correct, Alex?
Yeah, that's correct. So we're doing this as a limited edition. I think you got a little sneak peek of the glove box door there where we were pulling away from the plant. These are numbered trucks, but unlike things that we've done in the past, they're actually getting numbered in reverse. So the truck that you're looking at is number 1000. That's the very first one that we built. And the very last W900 that rolls off of that production line in Renton is going to be number 1.
Wow. I mean, I can't imagine who's going to be the lucky owner of the number 1 truck. I mean, I'm sure there's orders already flooding through the door for this very special piece of history from Kenworth Trucks. And I mean, once we get to the garage, I know we're not too far, but we're going to go through all the details. But honestly, I've got to put it out there to the Kenworth team and just the amount that's been packed into this truck in terms of, you know, previous successors, little nods to the past is really fantastic. And not only that, but you're also offering many different paint jobs from previous limited trucks as well, limited editions of the W900.
Yeah, you saw kind of in the teaser video as it flashed through some of those different paint schemes. And a lot of this project was, let's talk about the history. Let's remember where this truck has been. So we are bringing back a lot of those paint schemes that you might have seen from cinema, from TV shows. We pulled up an old paint book from the 70s, and 2 of the designs are actually straight out of that. So something really retro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to fit 63 years of a truck's production history into a single special edition. And that's really what we tried to do, is pick pieces out of the full history of the truck and really honor that legacy of production that we've had here at Kenworth. It was really fun to go back through all of our old materials and see where the W900 has been over the years and remind everybody of that. It's been a really interesting project.
I can only imagine, and Oscar, I can only imagine you have a little bit of a part to play in that. Where did it all begin for SES Software and Kenworth Trucks kind of working together on bringing the legacy edition of the W900 to American Truck Simulator?
Yeah, I think we've always had a very close relationship with Kenworth Trucks, obviously through Brianna, and we were offered the opportunity. Of course, you know, back then we didn't know that this was happening, so Brianna reached out and told us of the existence of the Legacy Edition, and yeah, and she was telling us that it's gonna be released at Matt's, and if we were interested in doing this and bringing this amazing, you know, final kind of edition into the game, and of course we jumped at the opportunity to do so. We really love the design, the details that have, you know, gone into this Legacy Edition, and we're so excited to play a part. You know, just in this awesome kind of send-off for this truck. And yeah, again, thanks to Kenworth for giving us the opportunity to do this. We're really excited to bring to our players, you guys watching, all the little details that you'll soon see Mark showing off in the game. And yeah, we're just excited to have this truck.
Yeah, the second Oscar, let us know that this was a possibility. I was like, absolutely, we have to do it.
Of course, we have to do it.
There's talks that we don't have the right sleeper. I'm like, no, we need it. Let's do it.
We do have the right sleeper now.
Yes.
Yes. That is
that is something something new too.
And that was the part Oscar told me, the 72-inch. Yeah, Oscar told me inch was coming in game, and I said, "Oh, give me another month, and I'm gonna send you some pictures of a truck that's coming."
Yeah, and we put in all the effort to make sure that we got it right and did the truck justice.
And a huge shout out to Yarda on our team, the vehicles team leader. He really, was working day and night to get this sleeper ready in time. Vitaly and Dan as well spent a lot of time on it. So really proud of those guys. I think they did a great job.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I say without further ado, let's get into the Legacy Edition, because I think a lot of people are very excited in the chat. Very quickly, though, I do want to note, we are aware of some of the connection issues. Alex and Brianna are joining us from halfway across the world, so there may be a few little glitches here and there. We've had to kind of work around some issues here, so we're doing our very best. So hopefully it stays as stable as possible. But just as a heads up, if you do hear some little glitches or mic issues, or there's a bit of a delay, then just please have some patience with us. But I'm sure it'll hold out for the stream. But regardless of that, I'm very, very excited to get into the Kenworth W900 Legacy Edition. And well, let's see what we have here in store. Mark, Oscar, let's go through it.
So obviously the first thing we have to talk about is previously we offered the day cab, the 72-inch Aerodyne, and the 86-inch Studio. So this time around, knowing that the Legacy edition was only going to be offered in the Studio and the day cab and the flat roof, of course, as we discussed, we had to add that. Also unique to the 72-inch flat top is going to be the split windshield. The other trucks are using the one-piece windshield, but we decided to bring in the split windshield for this sleeper configuration, this cab configuration.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's looking really, really good. And of course, we have all the typical parts as well that you can put on it. You can add on the fairings at the back if you want. If you have the tuning pack, you can add on all those as well with the different lights and all that stuff. Your sleeper doors, whichever you may want, if you want the windows or whatever. But I think one of the highlights for sure, and I think probably what people are waiting for the most, is going to be the paint jobs, right?
Yeah, let's talk about these, because there might be quite a few more than people are expecting. Because is it every single variety of special edition trucks that's come out since the
Yeah,
W900,
I think I got everything from Brianna.
got
So
every
whatever
single one.
whatever we were sent, we got everything in the game.
Yeah, so the first one here is going to be the Midnight Sun. And of course, everything is going to be color changeable. So if you want to go for maybe some kind of gold look, maybe some green, some white.
And this is one of those retro paint schemes that when we pulled up the old paint books, this stood out as one worth bringing back for this.
Mm.
It looks awesome. Oh,
It does look really cool.
This looks awesome.
I gotta say, I can only imagine you, Brianna, going down to like the archives, blowing the dust off the book and kind of having to look through old files. Was it as like dramatic as that, or was it just?
Well, we did a lot of that for the 100th anniversary, so
True.
it was already
Okay.
dusted off.
Got it. Yeah. Well, that's good.
We have the gold nugget here, which is, again, you can customize even the pinstriping. So if you want to go for like black on the lower, maybe I want some white up here, maybe a dash of red here, and I can change this pinstripe. Give it maybe a silver or go with that kind of gold effect. Very cool.
Yeah, so the Gold Nugget is a previous special edition that we did in 1980, and our really talented paint shop was able to update that design to fit on these Aero Cab sleepers. So really happy with how this came out.
Yeah, it's awesome. The Liberty, this paint job has quite a history too, right? think back in
Yeah,
the
originally
day,
the VIT 200 was a really special edition, sort of the introduction of Aerodyne sleepers on the W900 model, and that same design language came back to the Liberty edition with a different color palette. So a couple of very patriotically themed trucks there.
Looking
then the
great.
Shasta. Now this is one I hadn't actually seen very much of. I actually didn't even realize it was a Kenworth paint job. But it's really cool to see it here now. And I think we even got it to work specifically on the day cab as well in a fun way. Yeah.
Have a look. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Kind of
Very
we wanted to carry the
nice.
motif on into the cab on the day cab as well.
hmm
But
A
I
little bit
think
more flexibility in the game than the paint shop.
Yeah, I can imagine.
but I know one of the ones I was the most excited to see, of course, was this one.
Look at that.
The Yukon.
Yukon. We just got a W990 with that paint scheme.
Mm.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Then we have the Icon, the classic Icon paint job. No, this was
Yep.
this.
Yeah, I think this was always.
already here, yeah.
This was always in the game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now this one,
Mark, I know.
Mark, how
As
excited
soon
are
as
you?
I-
very excited.
As soon as I saw this in the list, I was like, Mark's going to lose his mind.
Can we make
This
it
was
more
a real
Canadian?
special edition.
Only for Canada?
Yeah, there were
Mhm.
25, I think.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep, so they produced 25 W900s and 25 cabovers with this paint job, and it was a celebration of Kenworth's 25th anniversary of producing trucks in Canada.
Okay.
Oh, it was actually
so
produced
cool.
in Canada.
The original, yeah.
Okay. So, Mark, if you are still thinking about buying a W900, and this is available, right?
No, it'll be this one.
Can you guys still make the old Canada?
It'll be this one. I'll put a Canada flag up here, but it'll be this truck.
That paint scheme is available,
Yeah.
and we're going to be building a truck in August with it. So we're really excited to see. But we're actually doing it with all these paint schemes. We're excited to see them all in real life on real trucks.
Oh, wow. All of them.
I wonder if there's any data like when the last time a truck was built with this paint scheme. Like it must have been quite a while, eh?
Whenever we did that,
Well, actually,
special
this is
edition.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, this is another one of those where this has never been done on an Aero cab sleeper before. So our paint shop worked hard to get it adapted to fit right on this truck, and this will be the first time it goes on an Aero cab.
Nice.
That's
And then-
so cool.
Of course, the Yosemite. We're just gonna move along to the next one here. Yeah.
Wow. Really stands
love it.
out.
Yeah, it does. Iconic.
And once again, these are all color changeable. So if you don't like the colors, you can customize it your own way. Throw a little orange on that bad boy, or blue and orange. No, that's terrible, Mark. What do you
That
think?
works. That works.
Did it work?
Yeah, I
that
think
looks
that
good.
works.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you
That's
go.
not
The
too
Kenworth
bad.
looks good in any
Yeah.
color.
Confirmed.
And this was another special edition you guys did a limited run of, which I believe to introduce the W900L, right?
Yeah, that's right. This was a follow-up to maybe a special agent movie you might be familiar with, where the W900 was the star.
Yes.
But yeah, 1990 would have been the run of W900Ls with this paint scheme here.
The chat's got it. The chat knows exactly what's up. No secrets hidden from the chat.
Then, of course, the final one. We have two versions of it. So we have the flagship, which you guys saw at the beginning of the stream, and as well as in the preview video, which gives you this beautiful metallic green. But even this is color changeable. So if you decide you want red, you can go right ahead and do that and give yourself a nice red, metallic red. But unfortunately, the stripe is going to be stuck in that white color. But if you want to change the color of the stripe, you can go over to the standard VIT edition, and you can go ahead over there and make it whatever color you want. Black if you want it, or if you want to go Oscar style with the blue and orange.
I
we
wouldn't
go.
call that my style,
No, this
but,
is your style.
but I,
Oscar
I
style.
really
We are
like it.
naming it that.
I
We're
really
calling
like it.
that.
Why do I like it?
You said before it worked.
Yeah, it works.
It
It
works
really,
for
it
you.
really does.
So yeah, so a lot of cool paint jobs. How many is it total? 11 paint jobs, right?
11, I think.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11,
So just really, really awesome, and especially with the new sleeper as well. I mean, you can get all these on the studio or the day cab as well if you wish, right? Let's see.
Mm.
Lots
Still
of
beautiful.
versatility.
Yeah, I think
Perfect.
some special to talk about on that VIT paint scheme as well is that that didn't end up on our list as an accident. The very first W900 that Kenworth ever built, we were talking about in 1963, actually had this paint scheme on it
Oh,
Wow.
Really?
In those colors.
And the green?
in green and white. Yeah, yep.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
That really is a throwback then. That's so awesome. I love it. I love the amount of research that you've done and gone into all the details here, and it makes all the difference. And what a send off, for the W900 with this final production truck. And well, I'm excited to see it on the roads, but I know a lot of people in the chat, of course, excited to see it here in American Truck Simulator as well. A lot of people already debating in the chat what colors they'll be driving with. Let us know if you have a favorite paint job there, chat, from the past, and which one maybe you'd be driving with in the future. But that's not all. We're only just getting started here because there is so much included here in the Legacy Edition of the W900. So many little details, badges, interiors.
I mean,
what do we have up next, Mark?
the most customizable truck in ATS just got even more customizable. Starting
It
with the
really did.
exterior, we have the brand new Legacy bumper, which is also a throwback to those old W900As of the 60s, right? What else we got? We got the bug logos, of course. Maybe I can do the walking cam here.
There's so many customization options in the game that that we can't really show it clearly anymore.
Right? So yeah, we got this classic. What do you have a specific name for this style of the bug, or
Legacy bug.
Legacy bug? Perfect, right?
Legacy bug. Yep.
So the reason why we leaned into that motif so much is when we go to like Mid-America Truck Show, when we go to Chillicothe Truck Parade, all we saw were people leaning into the Legacy bug, that we'll call it crooked Kenworth style.
Okay.
And we knew we had to bring that as part of this special edition to really give it that throwback feeling.
And we actually even had it on the truck before. Like you said, it's something you see so often. So even on the back of the sleeper, I believe we had it on the 86-inch sleeper, right? But not on this version. But also, we have a Legacy Edition badge over here on the sleeper. If I can cooperate with me, please.
Doesn't want to walk.
Yeah, and just a fun piece of trivia for that old Kenworth bug we were just looking at is the first time Kenworth used that in production was 1966.
Oh, really?
Wow. That's incredible. How far it's come, Just imagine, think how many miles those bugs have done on the top of trucks and on the side of trucks and such like that. It's incredible to think about.
Yeah, we have it on the exhaust here as well. There's a brand new exhaust shield since 1963.
Even says
here.
a year below.
Yeah. Yeah, that 63 comes up a few times on the truck.
Yeah.
We got some new air
And that
filters. We also got some new Legacy lights up here as well. If I can find the note. There we go. The Legacy lights here with the kind of more of a squared off kind of watermelon style. Some new horns as well. The square Kenworth horns, classic Kenworth horns.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. New lights on the mirror here to match the marketing truck. Some mud flaps.
Beautiful.
And, of course, the wheel hub covers as well. We got new wheel hub covers with the Kenworth bug on them.
Yeah, both front and rear.
back. Yeah. And this one down here, if you guys didn't catch that before. Yeah. But
so cool.
I think, the interior, why do I keep doing that? The interior is really cool as well. We have brand new, this dark wood grain. What's it called? Do you remember?
Ravenwood? Was
Ravenwood. That's it. Yeah.
Ravenwood.
Yeah,
That's
it
very cool.
looks so good. Yeah.
That's very cool.
We got the steering wheel with the slanted bug on it as well, the crooked bug. And as you mentioned earlier, we have the plaque over here with the, I believe this is number 63 of 1,000, this truck.
Yep.
The one we built in
Throwback.
game here. So
Throwback to the 63.
63.
yeah. And it's even
I
on the
like
seats over
that.
here.
That's very cool. Of course, you got the stitching there as well, the upholstery.
Yeah, the white
on the walls and stuff, the trim.
The white piping.
It carries on in the
Yeah.
86-inch sleeper. It carries on over to the bed as well.
Let's take a look at that.
Choose
Yeah.
the Legacy Edition, or not the bed. Sorry, I should say the couch. Oh, help if I select the right seat. Say. There we go. Legacy. So yeah, so you see it back here. You
Oh,
get what is
nice.
got the 63 tag back
Oh.
here as well.
That's attention
So
to
nice.
detail.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I gotta say, I'm always blown away by the detail that's squeezed into these trucks each time in an American Truck Simulator, and it's always so cool seeing it virtually, you know, as well. I imagine it's always a little bit of a strange feeling for both you and Brianna and Alex. You know, just having worked with the truck in real life and seen it in real life, now seeing it virtually in American Truck Simulator in so much detail, with all the little bits.
I love it. It's always
Yeah, it's
so
a little bit of
impressive how it comes to life.
Okay.
I said I love it. It's always impressive what you're able to do with bringing the trucks to life.
Yeah, the guys do.
Yeah, I get a little bit of deja vu. I've spent a bunch of time driving the real one, so it's very, very odd pulling it up on the computer and seeing the same view.
Yeah, I bet. No, the team did a great job with everything here, and of course that goes for everyone that's included in bringing the Legacy Edition of the W900 into American Truck Simulator. So, no, fantastic job from everyone all around. This is looking good, Mark. I feel like you've got a set theme here that you're trying to achieve here with your
Is it
with your
obvious?
rig today. Maybe just a
A
little
little bit patriotic. A little bit patriotic.
It looks great though. It looks great. So yeah, of course, got that. Is it the Black Diamond VIT interior as well that we have?
Yes.
Right? That's what
Diamond
it's called?
VIT,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the platinum accents, which all look really fantastic, and I'm sure make for a very, very comfortable drive as well. It looks like a very comfy truck, I gotta say. in
Oscar
terms of the
1,
seating and everything like that.
do you know what VIT stands for?
Not really.
Ooh,
Can
there's a
someone,
question.
can
Alex, too,
someone
do you know?
tell me?
Do you know what? I don't.
Well, of course, I know Alex and Brianna know. Maybe you guys want to explain it for us? It's
Go ahead, Alex.
It's all right. It's very important trucker.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like a play
Is
on
it
words, like
actually?
VIP.
Like-
Yeah, like VIP,
okay,
VIT.
okay.
Yeah,
That should have been obvious. VIT, very important. trucker. I
That's
like
that's
that a
really
lot.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple yet
Mhm.
memorable.
Memorable. Yeah. Good branding right there.
Good branding.
Good job,
yeah.
Kenworth. Okay, now chat. It is time for you to build the truck. So, the first person to enter the cab, the specs of whatever it is they want, I'm going to build the truck right now. So,
Oh, really?
let me
Are we
know
gonna
what you
do
guys
this
want.
on-
I'm going to build the truck.
Okay. Here we go. Oh no. Should we have made silence to air crews here?
Yeah, can you just
Yeah,
ban
exactly
him for
once.
the rest of the stream?
Well, everyone's saying flat top here. I'm seeing quite a few flat top.
Yeah, and I saw already which paint job they want.
Okay. Let's see how
Green.
chat do here.
I'm gonna blacken this out a little more. Someone said hood mirrors. Nope. No, sorry, can't do it. Okay, so we got what we got.
Split window.
I see the
Split,
split window.
split window we already got there. Yeah.
The windscreen, yeah.
Uh,
Great addition.
Burger on the dashboard we can do for Benny. Oh, we can't. Can we not? Oh.
I think you have it disabled.
Oh.
Do I have it disabled? No,
No.
it's there.
Maybe on the seat only.
Okay, so burger on the seat.
I think we need
Oh.
to change the seat.
Stack of burgers. We got to make sure we got the right interior here. What am I doing?
Of course.
Stack of burgers. Like as if that's an everyday occurrence.
You've never gone to McDonald's and bought 4?
No.
Okay, me neither.
Okay.
What do we got? Full fuzzy dice. Fuzzy dice. Do we have fuzzy dice?
Yep.
We have fuzzy dice.
We should have.
Yeah.
Kinda.
They're fuzzy.
Yeah.
Okay, fuzzy die. Guitar in the back seat. Okay, guys, we're looking at the Kenworth here.
Yeah, they're all going for the accessories here.
Engine, we're gonna put the big boy Cummins in. Yeah, 18 speed.
Of
Okay,
course.
perfect. That's all done.
Of course.
I'm making the executive decision on that. They're saying more lights.
More lights.
More lights. We could have more lights.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Light it up like a Christmas tree.
Light it up. Is that what they said?
I don't know. I said that.
I mean, painted? No, it's got to be chrome. Oh, we got the classic lights in here. Actually, we can do.
Oh, let's check this out. Yeah.
Yeah, these ones. These are kind of like period specific, I would say.
Nice.
Or period correct, I would say.
Those are great. Yeah.
What else we got? Big fuel tanks. That's a good one. Boom. I'm gonna throw these on too. I love the look of these. Beacons?
Look at that.
It's not a heavy haul truck though. It's a beautiful highway truck. We don't want to get it dirty.
That's it.
What about do we want a bug deflector on there? We could put like the glass arrow deflector. Or a bug deflector, I should
Is
say.
that actually made of glass?
It's plexiglass, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ah.
This is quite old school. I mean, I don't know. These kind of fell out of style in like the 90s, maybe early 2000s. Everyone started going for like the chrome style like this. But these are making big time comeback at the truck shows. At
Yeah, I
Masses
like
here, there's
it.
a bunch
Really?
of trucks, yeah.
And you can see through
Sure.
them, so it doesn't really reduce the visibility that much.
Matty James wants good tires. We already have good tires on. Okay. Wheel fenders. Ooh, yeah, we could throw some nice fenders on the back here.
I'm liking it. Making some good decisions here, chat. Looking good. It's looking good.
That's overkill. Half. I like the full. Let's do the ripped full. That looks good. It's a good looking truck we're making here, right?
That is, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot.
Mhm.
I mean, you can't go wrong, can you? The W900, after all.
Actually, maybe this. Yeah, I think it looks better like that without those on this particular truck. You know, it's got that kind of high sitting front end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like maybe even that. There's too much fuel tank going on here. We got to get rid of some fuel tank. Here we go.
You're just nitpicking at this point, Mark. You're just nitpicking. Do you know
Mark,
what?
you're
I
just
feel-
making
I feel
all the
like-
decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
they
feel
want
like
headache
we
road.
should just we should head on the road here shortly, because I know a lot of people are very eager to
All right.
kind of see it out in the open daylight here on the roads of American Truck
Yeah,
Simulator, and also
I
hear
get
it as
carried
well.
away when it
Check
comes to
out.
building these trucks.
I know you do. You love it. You love it, and it has so many customizations, so it's understandable. but here she is.
Oh,
Yeah, the
we didn't
Kenworth.
talk about the extra light behind the mirrors.
Oh yeah, we got the extra light on the mirrors too, which acts as
Yeah.
a blinker. Yeah.
Oh, check that out.
Yeah.
Check that out.
That's
A little
neat.
extra visibility.
That is very, very cool. Well, there she is, an American Truck Simulator, hitting the road for the first time. The Kenworth W900 Legacy Edition. And what a beauty she is. And, wow, there's already so much included in that. I think, chat, you're going to have a hard time configuring that one. You know, within 5 minutes, you're going to be spending kind of hours on it, I reckon, trying to make it perfect to your liking as well. Of course, you've got so many options there from the brand, from the new sleeper top there, and all the interior options, and yeah, I mean, it's also completely compatible as well with the existing W900 tuning pack as well, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. There's some things
Yes.
that we might have to add a little bit later because we didn't have time to because of the change in sleeper sizes. But definitely most things from the tuning pack are going to end up on this configuration as well. Yeah.
Gotcha. And it's kind of a similar implementation as was the 100-year anniversary one, right? Where it's kind of like on top of the W900 already, so it's not a separate thing, but you can go into the dealership and kind of buy the Legacy Edition or customize your
Yes,
current
absolutely.
W900. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you have it on that as well. So just for some questions there in the chat, but I mean, what a legacy! And I got to say, I really do love the tagline that you guys at Kenworth put out of kind of like we built the truck, you build the legacy sort of thing, which is really, really cool. You know, the W900 standing the test of time, you know, and capturing the spirit of the open road. It really, really does show just how incredible this truck has been. And I was saying to Mark literally the other stream, when most people think of trucks and North America highway and big, big rig truckers, they always kind of think of the Kenworth W900.
Yep.
It's such an iconic vehicle. I know for me growing up, definitely for sure. Always saw it on the adverts, kind of like riding off into the sunset. It's like, oh man, that's such a cool truck. So yeah, such a beautiful thing. And I can imagine all of you at Kenworth are quite proud of the legacy that it's had.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
really
I think one of the
excited.
coolest parts of the entire project so far. I mean, we've had the opportunity to talk to customers and people at shows like Mid America, and just the impact that the truck has had on people's lives has been probably the coolest part of this. Is it's enabled people to build a business and to go out on the road with their parents and to live that life, and it's a really special truck and piece of Americana.
Now, I have a question. Was there any kind of other ideas you guys had on the table when you guys were thinking of like the final edition for this truck, or was everyone pretty much in agreement that you guys had to go back and kind of acknowledge the past and what a legend this truck has become over the years?
I think it was always planned to be throwback. I don't remember us considering anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Looked at different colors maybe, but we really wanted to lean into, this isn't just a truck that was here for a little bit. Like Alex said, you think about a W9 when you think about trucking.
Absolutely. I think this is probably like one of the longest trucks that has gone without like a major redesign. Like I think the aero cab and the aero windshield, these came out in the late 80s or early 90s, right? So like this truck has, I mean, why fix perfection? Like this truck has just been like the staple of like luxury long hood trucks, right? What?
Why fix perfection? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. And actually, I did want to. I mean, Alex, you made a great point there about mats and getting to hear people's reactions to it. I'm assuming that you're there for obviously for the unveiling of the W900 Legacy Edition. What was like kind of like the feeling in the room? Did it feel like really, really good? Was everyone like, wow, this is incredible when they first saw it for the first time?
Yeah, no, the Legacy Edition really did make a splash. I think all of the details that you're seeing here today, you get in a room full of truck fans, and it's the same reaction as you pick out all the little details and the nods to the past. I think on the real truck, we didn't talk about it here today, but all 1,000 of these trucks are also getting the engine painted beige, like the old Big Cam Cummins. And that really made an impression. People love that color.
Yeah, when I saw that in the pictures, that was like the first thing that really popped out to me. That was like just really, really cool to see that color pop up again.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen people so excited to see a hood opened.
I love that. And I imagine, Brianna, that the booth was pretty busy throughout the entirety of Matt's, because you had quite a lineup there as well. You didn't just have the one truck, you had quite a few on show, right?
Yeah, we had a brand new W990 and a 1982 W900A in matching paint schemes, same colors, as well as a T680 next gen in booth. And we could barely get any time to just get pictures and film. The booth was constantly full of people.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I think you may have beat everybody at the show, to say the least. I think you were the main attraction when it comes to it. It sounds like I feel like everyone else at their booth would be like, man, they got a good setup this year. they got a good one. So I mean, that's great to hear the reactions. So I'm sure you heard from both people, young and old. I haven't had the pleasure of going to Matt's, but I know it's a super popular show for truckers all around America and even from the world to visit.
Yeah, and I mean, I asked an 8-year-old kid some question. He goes, "Well, I'm going to own one of these one day."
I mean, I think this is a truck that people are going to preserve through the generations, though. This is a truck you're still going to see on the road in 20 years. So, I mean, it's very well possible that he could be driving one of these one day,
Yeah.
Very
But
true.
that's one of the things that makes these shows special is that people are able to come on a weekend and bring their family, and it is really great to see families roll through the booth and kids get some time to go sit in the trucks and see what it's all about. It's really cool.
Could not agree more. And do you have plans to take the W900 Legacy Edition to some other shows around the US this year as well and showcase it there?
We'll have some local
It's
stuff,
definitely got a
like
busy,
some customer events.
Mm-hmm. Some local.
Sorry, yeah, it's got a busy schedule. We have lots of places for it to go. Offhand, I'm not sure what its next public appearance is going to be.
Chillicothe Truck Parade, I think.
Oh yeah.
Coffee.
When is
that's
that?
a
Are we,
great-
can we go?
Yeah, we need to go.
June 15th.
We need to go.
It's a great parade. We were able to go last year, and there's about 50 trucks, and they're all people that have taken great care of it. A whole range of W9, cab over, newer trucks. But they shut down all of downtown Chillicothe, do a full parade with 2 MCs, followed by a live band that performs in the center of town.
That sounds great.
And for
That
those of you
sounds
who
very,
are
very
wondering
cool.
what's Chillicothe, that is where our main factory is in Ohio.
Oh, gotcha. So lots of history around there, and hence all the older trucks that are kind of taking place as well. That would be so cool to see. Maybe we should try to get ourselves out there at some point, maybe to film some of the trucks. That'd be very, very cool.
Yeah, and Chillicothe actually just celebrated their 50th anniversary last year, so they're in their 51st year of building Kenworth Trucks there in Ohio.
Fantastic! Wow, that's incredible. I mean, 50 years is no small feat by any means. You know, that's a long time, and you know the people working there. I imagine have just built trucks that have lasted for lifetimes or years, and they can be definitely proud of the work that they do there for sure. When you think of Kenworth, you think of quality, you think of great trucks, and I'm sure the team there and everyone that's worked there, whether they're new or old, are super proud of what they've achieved.
Absolutely.
And I know some of your team got to go out to Chillicothe and do a tour last year.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Oscar were both there for
Yeah.
that, as well as a few other guys. Yeah.
That's
A lot
right.
of fun.
Did you do an on the road episode for that? Right?
Yeah,
Yes,
we did. Yeah.
We did. Yeah,
I
we had
remember.
the opportunity to stop by and visit the plant and have a look at how the trucks were built. It was really impressive.
Yeah, it was really
It
cool.
was massive, and I specifically remember the paint booth, how the robots were putting different coats of paint on it.
That's
It
what you
was-
remember with the paint booth?
Yeah.
What I remember was people like hand masking
Okay.
the custom paint jobs and stuff like that. Like they had a few cabs there they were getting ready to paint with the some unique 3-color paint jobs. And they were like masking it by hand, like being really careful and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Unlike
remember
me when I'm
that part
reversing.
as well. But yeah, just the choreography of
Oh, yeah.
of the movement of the robotic arms, just putting on the paint. That was awesome. That's progress for you, I guess.
Yeah, must have been very impressive to see, and you can definitely check out the episode of that on our YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/SES Software, where many of you are watching from. But that's all not all, because I know Kenworth also have their own content they're putting out as well across their social media channels as well. They've done a walk around of the Legacy Edition at Matt's. They've got the trailer there as well, of course, for it, and I definitely urge you to go over to their socials and give them a follow and check out some of their content as well if you're really interested in seeing how the real life truck looks. And trust me, you'll definitely want to see it. But of course, we've done our very best here to bring all those same details into American Truck Simulator, and I think the team have done an absolutely excellent job. And not only that, but also the trailer as well that you saw at the start that we showed off. I think that was one of our colleagues, Tomasz, did an absolutely fantastic job of that trailer as well, kind of showcasing the truck and all the paint jobs as well in a short time. So it really has been great to be able to bring this very, very special edition of the W900 into American Truck Simulator, and kind of I almost feel like it's a little bit of a way of kind of like having a piece of history in our game, you know, that you can always drive, hopefully, into the forever future. Yeah, I think it's a really nice addition for sure. And Oscar, I imagine all the work that you've gone through with Kenworth as well, it kind of makes you feel happy to see it all kind of come to life and come together here in the game as well in American Truck Simulator.
Yeah, absolutely. I was really, really happy that we could integrate so many of the different features we see here today to, just to bring the authenticity. How do you say that word?
Authenticity.
Authenticity.
Yeah, I struggle with that one too.
Authenticity of the legacy addition into the game. It's important that we remember this truck, that we offer this for our players forever, and it will live on in our game forever, and that is how we remember it. The green paint scheme, that's remembering its origins. It's really, for me, it's such an awesome story. It's such it's been such an experience to get this into the game, to make sure that everyone gets to enjoy this. Everyone gets to remember this virtual piece of history that commemorates the legacy of what is the W900.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could not agree more. Yeah, I think it's really lovely to be able to have this opportunity for sure, and I know a lot of our people in our chat are very excited to see it in the game. I'm sure a lot of you will be like, hey, once this is available, I'm definitely adding this to my lineup of trucks to start driving around. And chat, let us know, do you have a favorite paint job there that you've seen, and let us know which one you'd be driving with when you get the opportunity to get behind the wheel of the Kenworth W900 Legacy Edition, or maybe you have a favorite detail. Let us know your comments and first impressions. We'd love to read some of them. One of the first ones out there is Oh Canada. We got some fans there, Mark. But yeah, the green Vit, absolutely. The official green one looks amazing. We got some comments coming in here now. All of them, I think it's a great idea. Maybe the people in their garage could have one of each paint job, if they have enough money, of course, to buy it. So yeah, lots of people enjoying that green paint job there as well. So no, it really is fantastic, and it's great to see. Mark, you've been pulled into a way station?
Yeah, I got pulled in. They saw this beautiful Kenworth truck out on the highway, and they thought, man, we want to take a closer look at that. We better pull him in. We can see he's got empty glass racks on, but man, what about that beautiful new paint job?
That's so cool. That is so cool. So I kind of want to ask, actually, how long ago, maybe Alex, you can share with us more, was it that you started coming up with the idea of the Legacy Edition? Was it quite a long process? How far away in the past did you start thinking about everything?
Yeah, I think I was just thinking about that the other day. I think we started on this well over a year ago. Started coming up with the ideas for all the little details and the paint schemes and how we wanted to call this, and it's been a process, and making sure that we really did justice to the truck.
Yeah, I mean, bringing out all those details, all those paint jobs, I imagine it was quite a team effort from everybody there at Kenworth in terms of coming up with ideas. I imagine there was many meetings of what should be included, how it should be included, where, what kind of colors. I imagine it's quite a lot of work. Brianna, were you part of quite a bit of that, or?
Yeah, so Alex and I both put together a plan with our design director on what this would look like, and then engineering had to reality check. And we got to what you see today, and even our engineering teams, I've shown some of the pictures from the game and explained what's going on with this. they're so excited to see it as well.
Oh, awesome to hear that.
That's great to hear. You have to let us know if any of the team don't have a copy of American Truck Simulator yet. We'll have to provide them with one for sure, because we would love for them to see it themselves. Obviously, they've worked hard on the truck, so it's the least that we can do, of course, as well. But no, that's excellent. That is really excellent, and I imagine, you know, all the time and hours and love that's been put into making sure that this truck is just right, and that, you know, all those who have had the opportunity to driven it or know of the W900 or, you know, remember it growing up or whatever it may be, that they can all kind of look at it and go, yeah, I remember this about it. Oh yeah, it had this retro bug about it, and oh, I remember this color, I remember that, and it's something for everyone, right? Really, throughout the years of its legacy, there's something that everyone can remember about the W900 included in the Legacy Edition.
There is, yeah. And we always say that W900 is one of the most customizable trucks on the road, and it's the same thing for the Legacy Edition. Is you still go all those little nods, but the truck can absolutely be your own. And we just did that a little bit earlier with this one you're driving right now. You can put any parts you want on there and really make it unique and still a legacy.
That's fantastic. Well, I hope each one of the limited edition trucks is going to a good home. I'm sure you've had lots of inquiries already from people all around America, and I don't know, beyond, if that's even possible. But yeah, I can imagine it
is
quite an exciting time. I mean, that's great to hear, though. That's really cool, because honestly, I'm surprised at where the W900 ends up. I've seen quite a few over here in the United Kingdom at different truck shows and stuff, so I'm sure they can make it to other parts of the world as well. Yeah, it's a big one. Right, we're pulling into our delivery spot here. Mark, this is where we're dropping off for today?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I hope you get a nice cinematic view of the reverse end, but I'll have to settle for this camera.
Sounds good. It's been a good trip. It's been a good trip, and it's been great to see the Legacy Edition here in game. And chat, you did a great job of customizing it there. I think it looks really good. The customizations you got on there. Well,
I mean,
Mark
Alex,
helped
it looks good
well.
in any color and any paint job. I mean, come on.
That is very, very true. The W900 is definitely a keeper. I agree. That's another Alex in the chat. See, I think all Alexes are thinking good here. Got some good minds here coming on. So definitely one that everyone can remember. All right, Mark, show us what you got here.
Oh, what?
These,
I'm just showing off the truck. I'm not worrying about the backing so much. It's not going to be a one shot.
I think you're doing a pretty good job here. It's pretty smooth.
It's terrible.
Oh.
Nah, it's not too. Okay, that's all right. I mean,
I need to go back to driving academy.
Yeah, you need to go back to driving school.
Maybe you do.
I'm pretty sure last time we did a stream, someone hit a car, so they were so busy looking at the truck.
Mark hit a barrier earlier on, but I didn't want to mention it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you understeered into the
I
barrier.
did not.
Mm-hmm.
Lies and slander.
Chat, tell me if I'm right about that.
Is Oscar right about that?
Chat, whose side are you on?
Yeah, everyone's agreeing with me.
Yes, you did. Everyone, he's right.
Listen,
Dang.
I was just testing out that new heavy-duty Legacy bumper, making
Right,
sure it was
yeah.
quality inspection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Works well.
Bit of a pre-trip.
Hey, 0 damage.
Oh, really? You didn't get any damage at all?
Can't argue with data.
No.
It's
Well,
a very
that bumper
robust
is
bumper.
perfect. Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much. Well, chat, if you're just joining us, welcome along. We're here with some very wonderful people from Kenworth Trucks, Alex and Brianna, and we're checking out here the Kenworth W900 Legacy Edition here, an American Truck Simulator. A little bit earlier in the stream, we went through all of the customizations. You can scroll back on that and check that all out. We also played the trailer as well, which maybe we'll play again soon. But something we do definitely want to tease, we know there's a lot of Kenworth fans out there, and we got to say a big thank you to Brianna and to Alex and to the team at Kenworth. They're sending over some swag to us to get to you guys, to some of our SCS software community here. So a big thank you to them. I believe there's some hats included in there, and also some keyrings as well. So definitely keep an eye out on our social media channels, both from us and Kenworth, as we'll be doing a little giveaway on there. So Make sure you look out for that. So if you're up for that, then definitely give us and Kenworth Trucks a follow if you want to be on the opportunity of getting that. So big thank you again to the Kenworth team. Mark, are you switching it up again one last time?
Yeah, just gonna go with something a little different, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I want to go with? Gold nugget?
That's pretty
I'm surprised you're
interesting.
not
The
going for the
white,
Canada.
the white's quite nice.
The white is nice.
Yeah,
Maybe this one.
you've got to have it. You've got to
You gotta
have
keep
it.
going back to
Just
the
for a little
Canada,
bit. Just for a
don't
little bit.
you?
Okay, so we do this in white. This in
Ooh,
Like a
black.
kid in a candy store, says
Nice.
Nightmare.
Do this
I think
one.
that's correct. That looks really, really good. Yeah, as you see
Yeah.
here, chat,
Yeah,
so many
that works.
customizations.
That works for sure.
Big
these
tanks on it.
Heritage paint jobs. Looking great. Got the
You gotta do
bumper
Canadian
sections
truck. You
there as
gotta have the
well.
moose bumper on it, right?
Absolutely.
Massive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Safety first. Safety first. Got the new painted extensions there. Legacy Star exhaust. The mud flaps featuring the original Kenworth logo. Filters. All the different variants. You can chrome it up or you can paint it up. Blinkers. Hab flares and more. Looks fantastic. Looks really good. Now, I'm going to let Mark customize here, but there's been one question, of course, that's been on everyone's mind in the chat about when is the Legacy Edition of the Kenworth W900 going to be releasing for America? When can the chat and when can the community expect to see this truck? That's a good question, isn't it, Oscar and Mark?
Mm-hmm. What about now?
Now?
Yeah, sure.
Right now.
Right now.
This second.
Right now?
Right now.
Wow.
Right this second?
Yeah. Right
Mark
now.
called it.
Everyone
I
except the
think
guy
we
with the
can
hidden
do it.
ears.
Oh, okay.
No truck for you, Eric Cruz.
Yep, that's the number one question, and we're definitely going to answer it right now. American Truck Simulator. You should have the update in your Steam library right now, but the Kenworth W900 Legacy Edition is now available in American Truck Simulator for all owners of American Truck Simulator. You don't need a DLC for this one, as we mentioned earlier. It will be already included with your W900 that's included in-game. So head to your nearest in-game dealership to go check it out and go customize yourself. And definitely share all of your screenshots and videos and more with Kenworth Trucks and us SCS Software on social media. But how exciting is that? Very, very cool. The Legacy Edition.
Amazing.
So definitely get Chuck in. And, well, we'd love to see everything that you think about it. So, nice one, guys. Congratulations and thank you, everybody. To the team at Kenworth, Oscar, Mark, I know you've been working hard behind the scenes as well. It must feel pretty good for it to be out there now in the world of American Truck Simulator.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think the guys in the vehicle department that work so hard on it, I think they're going to be quite pleased to see it out there. Yarda, Vitaly, and Dan, and hopefully, if you guys are pleased with it, I know they'd love, maybe a shout out, a little thank you in the chat for all their hard work.
What an amazing job they did. And of course, again, thank you, Brianna. Thank you, Kenworth Trucks, for making us part of this. We're so honored to have this in the game and have it for all our players, for everyone to enjoy for eternity.
Yes.
Yeah. We're happy to see it in game.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's really, really fantastic. Thank you, everybody at Kenworth Trucks. And we can't wait for you to get behind the wheel, chat. Definitely. Maybe we should play that trailer one more time before we have to end things up here. Bunny, what do you say? Do you have that ready to go? What a fantastic trailer. Again, massive shout out to our colleague Thomas who put that together. I think it's really, really awesome. It really showcases everything great there about the W900 Legacy Edition, which is out now for American Truck Simulator. So make sure you get your updates out. If you're having any trouble seeing any of the updates in your Steam library, just give your Steam client a quick restart. It usually fixes the issue, and you should have an update there for American Truck Simulator. And all you need to do is update and then head to your nearest in-game dealership for Kenworth Trucks. There's quite a few of them around, so definitely check out your map for that. But yeah, definitely get out there, and we're going to let you hit the road because we're going to end things up here. I know Alex and Brianna probably have a bit of work ahead of them, maybe a few meetings as well, and of course they got lots in the plans for the year as well. And I know Mark and Oscar as well have had a bit of a long day as well, so we got to wrap things up here. But thank you everybody so much for joining us this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure to talk with you and showcase what we've been working with Kenworth Trucks with, and to show you what it's all about, the W900. And now it's your turn to get out there and drive. So Oscar, appreciate you. Thank you for being here this evening. It's great to have you in Prague. I hope you're enjoying your trip.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.
Mark as well, thank you for being our driver behind the wheel.
I mean, with this truck, it's my pleasure.
Well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you might be driving for a while after the stream for sure.
Yeah, I'm not going home till like 10 p.m.
Yeah. Viviana as well, thank you so much for your time as well. It's been a real pleasure. It's great to have you back. Good to see you as well. And thank you again for all of your hard work and for everything that you do for us here at SCS Software that our community enjoys.
Yeah, love being here.
And Alex as well. Alex number one, great to have you. Thank you so much for joining us as well. Thank you for your wealth of knowledge and for sharing so much as well about the Legacy Edition. It's been great to have both of you.
Yeah, thanks so much, Alex number two.
Yeah, and thank you, Benny and Alex too, for everything, for making it happen. You know, the stream today.
Yeah, no, thank you, thank you. All right, chat. Well, we got to wrap things up. Mark's going to keep on trucking, but until next time, make sure you do share all your photos, screenshots, and videos and more with us and Kenworth. Let us know how you got on with the W900 Legacy Edition, and well, we'll see you on the road again very soon. Until next time, keep on trucking, everyone, and goodbye for now. Take care.